welcome back to another YouTube video of FlareFX, where we make trading very simple. Now in today's breakdown, we'll be doing NASDAQ, we'll be doing US30, and we'll be doing NZDUSD. All of these pairs have been suggested last week, so make sure to like the video, subscribe guys, and comment what pair you guys would like to see next week. So stay in tune for the next gems that you're gonna see. Alright, you guys already know how we like to do things. I would like to give a few shout outs on the Flare Trading Hub. This is a Discord that we have where the community really shares a lot of their setups, guys. So if you are interested in seeing the way we trade and how other people are using the same strategy we use, you can check that out on Discord. Today was still 25. We haven't really grown as much. Wait, let me just do this. We haven't really grown as much. It's still 25, so it is what it is. We'll still wait for people to join, but other than that, I hope everybody had a good week. It was NFP week last week, so let's make sure that we've killed the markets, guys. So it's another week, yet another dollar. All right. So this is our Instagram, flare.fx_. This is an Instagram where I post a lot of my trading setups, a lot of my content, as much as it is, guys. So make sure to check it out. This is the only Instagram I have. That's mainly the reason why I'm always putting it on the YouTube videos. So make sure to give it a follow. This is where I respond to a lot of the DMs. Everything will be found in the link in the description, guys. If you're looking for mentorship, if you're looking for the Discord, and you're looking for my Instagram, TikTok, everything will be in the link in the description. But nonetheless, let's get it started. All right, we can get started. So this week we'll be doing something different as we usually do. We usually do gold and GBP USD and Euro USD, you get what I mean. But a lot of the guys suggested that we do NASDAQ. I think I'll put the screenshots of the suggested here. Thank you guys for suggesting, guys. It makes me understand what you guys want and makes it easier for me to make that type of content, you get what I mean. But nonetheless, since it is three pairs, US30, NASDAQ, and what do you call this, NZDUSD, it is going to be a long breakdown. So I'm going to try and make it as short as I possibly can, because I know you guys really don't have time to watch a lot of my videos. So I'll just make it a bit quick. This is the link for last week's video if you are interested in checking how we were analyzing GU and gold and stuff like that. But nonetheless, let me just bring back a few of my drawings relatively here, so I can explain a lot of the things that I've been seeing for what we call this NASDAQ, right? Let me just zoom in 2 seconds. So now with NASDAQ, it's a whole bullish what is this, a bullish sentiment, you get what I mean. Or we're already in a bullish market, right? The low was created. This is on the 4-hour time frame, guys, right? The low was created, price rallied up, you get what I mean. Formed this high, continued to form this low, further pushed high, we broke the structure, right? It came back all the way down here, never broke this low, so we already know that we're still in an uptrend, guys, you get what I mean. And then price continued to change character over here, which will go on the lower time frame so we can understand, right? Let's go to the 2-hour time frame, right? So now this is where it gets interesting, because price created the high, it came a bit lower, pushed up, failed to break this low, right? So we already understand that this is a strong low. We could put this line over here just to know where our playground is. So this is our playground, this is where we're playing, and then the highs over here, right? Already automatically you can see I wouldn't classify this as a break of structure, more so a purge of liquidity, right? Prices just came over here and wicked out to get some money, you get what I mean. This was mainly probably influenced by NFP, mainly as you can clearly see. Maybe if we go into the 1-hour time frame, it's going to make things a little bit easier to understand. But as you can clearly see, the price had been wicked out and pushed down. This is relatively, let's see, what time was this? This is, 3 o'clock. There you go, like relatively around 3 o'clock. That's where price pushed up, wicked out, and then pushed further down, right? So now what am I interested in seeing in NASDAQ, right? So since price came to this low and failed to to break this low and continue to push higher, price continued to come down, mitigated an order block, right? We can clearly see over here, let's see if it respected this one. No, maybe it respected a fair value gap, right? If we go on the lower time frame, everything will make sense. I just really want to stay over here so you guys can understand a lot of the things that I'm seeing, right? So now, since we are on the 1-hour time frame now, price pushed up, changed character. Already in my head I understand that, okay, since price changed character, NASDAQ is looking to be bullish. Even if you check the fundamentals, guys, a lot of the tech companies are gaining a lot of traction. They're making all-time highs, you get what I mean. So it is very, very interesting to see how price is going to move for the the last month of this quarter, you get what I mean. So let's just trade accordingly, guys. Understand that the risk management must be kept on track, right? But what I do see for NASDAQ, right, already I can see that price already came over here and purged the liquidity relatively here, right? And it's a lot of the entry confirmation that we're looking for. Let me just zoom in a little, just fix everything up for you guys so you can clearly see. So yeah, So this is what we're looking at. This is NASDAQ on the 1 hour time frame, guys. Already there's a purge of liquidity. Already there's 3 consecutive bullish candles. You can already see price just pushed all the way up, right? I already know this is an area I'm already looking to execute in. All of this is a point of reference where I could want to execute my trade, right? So now there's different ways you could do this, right? Some guys could come and highlight this order block just alone, relative over here. You could take the buy over here, right? In most cases, what I would do, I would highlight both of these what is this last bullish candles, because I understand what is this price usually does retrace. It's more so of a supply zone, demand zone situation, and highlighting 2 of the order blocks makes it easier for you to kind of understand or like be tapped into the trades, right? So now what do I mean by that? Let's say you do highlight both of these, right? They relatively do mark out 50% of this thing, and you can come and execute over here, right? We come in, tap in over here. My take profit will be relatively all the way to the top over there, right? Then let's just fix this up right below the low, right? I would want to go to the 15-minute mainly just to see if we can see something a little bit nicer, a little bit more cleaner. But on the 15-minute time frame, already you can see this order block has already been highlighted relatively over here. Could come in, maybe use this one because it looks so much more cleaner. You get what I mean? That's a refinement or 101, and then you come over here, right? Regardless of whatever you choose to do, you could still execute 50% of this order block, and then afterwards or execute the whole position, right? You can take profit would be relatively over here at the top. So now we come in with our long position, we put it over here. Take profit would be relatively on the way to the top over there, and then we put it over here. We come in and then relatively below the stop loss, right? Or you can come in, put it over here if your count is a bit smaller, push price all the way to the top, stop loss just a little bit tighter. You get what I mean? That is a 1:13 15-minute time frame, simple clean cut finish entry. There's a lot of confirmations, purge of liquidity, strong push all the way to the top, change of character. Price is slowly retracing, guys. We could even classify this as a form of liquidity. We can come in over here, put a money sign, because this is where money is resting, right? But like NASDAQ is looking really nice for the week ahead. I know a lot of you guys do funded challenges, and you guys take a lot of the trades that I post over here on funded challenges. So I suggest if you guys are interested, check the link in my bio. I do have a trusted funded prop firm where they do make sure that people get paid out. It's called Funded Next. So make sure to click the link in the bio if you are interested in buying any account, because I am affiliated with them. I trade with them. They're very good, guys. But nonetheless, let's go over to US30. Alright, so with US30, it's basically somewhat of the same thing. This is on the 4-hour time frame. I'll explain everything that I've marked out on the charts, the highs and the lows, right? So as you can clearly see with US30, this was relatively the beginning of February, 12 of Feb, my bad. The high was created, price further came down, created this low, pushed high, but it failed to break this high, right? So you can move this as a high, right? Price continued to move down, this low pushed up and broke this high, right? So we can classify this as a break of structure because price is moving a bit higher and higher, right? Price proceeds to come and make this low, make this high, continues to break this low. So we already know that what is this change of character has happened, and price is wanting to move a little bit lower. I don't expect what is this US30 to really dive too deep. I'm expecting it to push up as far as like similar to, what do you call this, to NASDAQ. You get what I mean? But nonetheless, let's go over to maybe the 2-hour time frame. Like I really wanna take the time with US30, you know. But now looking at this pair, it's choppy. You get it? I mean, it's not like NASDAQ where the price action is so much easier to predict. Hence why I really stay away from like the US30. I prefer German 30 mainly because the structure is cleaner. Like I like clean structure. It gives me more confidence. You get it? I mean, but regardless of that, let's go over maybe to the 15-minute time frame to see if we can see anything else more. But already let's break down structure in it of its own over here. Already I can see some sort of pattern forming over here, relatively over here, right? So now maybe we can see price doing something like an impulse correcting and then further pushing down, right? But I don't expect it to go as low as I possibly can imagine. I'm thinking maybe it wants to come and mitigate an order block that we can relatively see over here. There's a purge of liquidity over here. Let me mark it out like this. Let me go to the 30-minute as well. Maybe the order block will be much more cleaner, right? Oh yes, perfection. So now this is an order block that's looking really nice, especially for US30, right? And then price hasn't even mitigated it as much as you can see, guys. So now this is where price is ranging. I'm anticipating that what is this? Let me do it like this. Push, 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 come over here, and then zoom just a little bit so you guys can see properly. Like here, right? So this is an order block that we've highlighted. I'm anticipating price to slowly play around this area over here, right? Let it play around, maybe tap in, respect an order block relative over here, and then we understand that price is coming back over here. We can wait for confirmational entry, right? Change of character, purge of liquidity, let price come in, tap us in. If you miss that entry, let it break structure, come back, and then we can get another entry all the way to the top, right? But now where are we targeting? I would target these highs mainly because, right, like it's looking clean. Like even if I could take this all the way down over here, that's all, this is all liquidity, you get what I mean? And then it's also a structure that looks really nice. We could move this one is not making sense, but a lot of this you can see we're on a downtrend. Price has just respected that high, so we can anticipate price just to fall in a little bit deeper, respect this zone over here, and then we can probably push higher all the way to the top over there, right? And then there's so many ways of executing this thing. Like even if you don't catch the entry simultaneously, like the reversal quick as day, you could still wait for more entries, guys. There's so much more entries, but this order block is spotted on the 30-minute time frame, guys. Like as you can clearly see, it's the one that pushed up. There is a fair value gap as well, so price is more enticed to come to the order block. But being patient as much as it is, understanding that price doesn't have to respect the order blocks that we highlight actually, and understand that the risk management needs to be according, right? And then even here, like this is a strong push down, we can expect it to respect that order block, push all the way to the bottom, right? But that is US30. So let's move over to NZDUSD. All right, so this is NZDUSD. It's a currency pair, right? It's something that I am familiar with. It's one of the majors. It moves a lot. It's something that I don't trade as regular, but since it is a suggested one, I like to start it from the bottom. Like I know some people, you guys really don't watch my videos that long, but for the people that do, I just want to show you like the process that I really go through, especially with currency pairs that I'm recently just trading again, or something that I'm looking to come back into my watch list, right? So as you can already see, this is on the daily time frame, mind you, right? So understand that this is like a whole long-term thing that we're seeing, right? Automatically, as you can clearly see, I could clearly say this is the highest high we've had right now, and then this is the lowest low we've had right now, right? So we kind of know what we're playing in, like this range, of course, right? Prices came to this top, came all the way to the bottom, right? Now I like to go over to the 4-hour time frame mainly to see market structure. Like I can see the daily time frame. I could highlight a lot of things on the daily time frame, but it's much more nice and much more easy to highlight market structure on the 4-hour time frame, right? We come in with our marker. I like to mark out the lows and the highs. Maybe not as low as I am going, but I like just to mark out the obvious ones that I can see. Like, okay, cool, I see there's this a low and a high over here. This one is a nice one as well. Where is it? Over here. Relatively, this one is a low, this one is a high, this one is a low, right? So now I come in. So since already you can already see what I try to do, like I kind of trying to see like what range we play in, and then I kind of mark out the obvious highs and the obvious lows, and then I proceed to mark them out like market structure wise. Like it's called the market structure mapping. This is something I teach on my mentorship, but it's something that it's really easy. You can get a glimpse of it right now, right? So you come in. This is a break of structure, clean cut finish. Price came over to all the way over here. This is a high that was formed. It came, it broke this one. I'll classify this as a change of character. So automatically you can already tell that we are looking for sales right now. We're in a market that's looking for sales, and it's probably going to look for sales all the way maybe to the bottom over here. I'm anticipating this low would be the order block would respect, but for now we're still far, guys. We're still far. We could still trade this like regularly, you get what I mean? So now let's zoom in just a little bit. As you can clearly see, for me right now, what I'm paying attention to is mainly here, right? Because the change of character did happen. To break a low is really something like big, especially for currencies, you get what I mean? So now I can already see that the change of character did happen over here. Even here there was an internal change of character that happened beforehand, you get what I mean? We could mark it out, clean cut finish, and then the order block that is responsible for that, you could clearly say it's this one. This is on the 4-hour time frame. We will refine it as we go over to the lower time frames, but it's a bit nicer to see it. And then we come in over here and we can mark this out as a purge of liquidity, right? Money has been taken, hence why there's such a strong momentum down, right? So now we can go over to the 2-hour time frame, minus it out, push it in. Let's see if we can refine it as much as it is. No, it's still looking pretty clean, still looking pretty nice. We can even fix it up just a little bit like that. Boom, right? And then maybe we can even go to the 1-hour time frame to see if we can even further refine it. We come in a bit, and then you can clearly see this is a whole zone, but already with the refinement we can come and put the there, and then maybe push price all the way up there, right? So already you can see this is a zone that we're interested in selling price, right? But this is a long-term trade, guys, as much as it is, right? Price is coming to this high. It's slowly approaching this zone. I would anticipate that we wait, especially because it is NZDUSD is what do we call this, like a major pair, right? But like, especially with currencies, guys, if you really want to make money, I suggest like swinging them, especially with the big lot size, right? So I know most of us trade at 0.01, maybe go into the 0.05 with a little bit of a bigger stop loss. But I understand that like the profit potential is so high, guys, especially if you are patient in this market, right? So now automatically I will come in, put the short position relatively over here, right? Boom, and then stop loss right be above the high, and then the take profit will be over here, right? But automatically, since we're even looking at the on the what is this, what do you call this, on the 4-hour time frame, I'm anticipating price will come all the way on the way to the low over here. Let's look at the price on the 4-hour time frame. So check it out. Like, let me use where is this thing, this like here. Like, this is my anticipation. We could respect price over here, and then price would come all the way to the 70% zone. Look at how impressive this even looks, guys. It only makes sense. It even comes back and highlights this zone to the T. Already, this is where we're planning on executing, and that's where our take profit's gonna be, right? So immediately, once price respects this order block, we hold it until price reaches this point. Then we buy all the way to the top, right? And then obviously the highs will be to break those highs. Those are the profit potential, right? But for now, it's looking really nice for NZDUSD for the week ahead, mainly because of the way this pair is really moving. You get what I mean? The purge of liquidity, the strong move all the way to the downside, and then the nice movement all the way to the top. Like, I like it when price does these types of things where it really leaves money on top over here. It gives us more of a sense of it to push. You get what I mean? Like, a lot of money is chilling over here. But nonetheless, guys, if you are watching till the end, thank you so much. Make sure to comment down the pairs you guys want to see, guys. As you can clearly see, this week, whatever pairs that you comment, I do my best to break them down. The videos are a bit longer than usual, but it's for you guys as much as it is, guys. Make sure to check the Discord, make sure to subscribe, and if you do want the mentorship, the link will be in the bio, guys. Thank you for watching till this end.